Sorry, just enjoying the music here for a second. Okay, that's enough. Welcome back to more Trails in the Sky. So, last time I think we handled a few requests, and we saw Cassius off to wherever he's going. And this episode, we've been, what's the word for it? Instructed, I guess, to come down here to the Purcell farm for a request they have. So, no matter when we come here, this place is always so tranquil. It's hard to imagine monsters running amok here. I certainly don't sense anything out of the ordinary either. Anyway, let's ask someone here to fill us in on the details. I wonder if Tio is home today. Oh, hello, kids. It's Joshua. Did you come to play with me? I wish I had the time, but I'm afraid that today I'm here for work. Work? That's no fun if we can't play. Maybe later if there's time. The kids here really like you, Joshua. Oh, Joshua, Estelle. Hi, Cher. How have you been? Do you know where your mom and dad are? They're not home right now. Tio's outside if you want to talk to her, though. Alright, and let's find... Oh, that's probably Tio over there, if I had to imagine. Yep. Hi, Tio. It's been a while, hasn't it? Estelle and Joshua, too? Did you guys come here for a visit? Not exactly. We're here on bracer business. We heard you've been having some trouble with monsters. You finished all your training? That's wonderful news! Maybe you can help after all. So there really are monsters giving you trouble, huh? Regrettably, that's been the case for the past several days now. Thanks to which, I'm suffering from a lack of sleep. Which means the monsters only come out at night? You're very perceptive, Joshua. It'd be better if you got all the details from my father, though. I imagine he should... Wow. I imagine he should be back from delivering the milk and vegetables any time now. Alright, I guess we just... go talk to him? Okay. Come on, Joshua, let's play. Oh, Joshua, Mom and Dad came home. I think they're in the house. That was fast. So let's go say hi. Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Purcell. How's everyone getting on these days? Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. What brings you to our neck of the woods? Did you come to see Tio? We were actually just chatting with her outside. To tell you the truth, we're here on an errand today from the Bracer Guild. Is that so? But don't you think this job is a little dangerous for just the two of you to handle? I agree. I'd feel terrible if one of you were to get hurt. Don't sweat it. We're bracers after all. And taking care of monsters is right up our alley. The guild's even authorized us to carry out this task. If you wouldn't mind leaving it to us, we'd be more than grateful. Well, alright then. Go ahead and have at it. Thank you very much, Mr. Purcell. Then could you tell us a little more about the monsters that have been wrecking your fields? I haven't been able to get a clear look at one yet, but they seem to resemble something like a chubby cat. As far as I can tell, 3 or 4 appear at night and raid our fields, gnawing on anything they can get their grubby little paws on. They don't seem threatening exactly, but they're extremely nimble. We've tried many times to capture them over the course of the last several nights, but to no avail. Sounds like a pretty strange bunch of creatures if you ask me. Since they only appear under the cover of night, we'll have to wait for it to get dark. Then how about taking a load off until then? I assume you'll be also be joining us for dinner, right? You said the magic word! You bet I will! I'm a huge fan of your cooking, Miss Purcell. I can't wait. You sure know how to please a woman who spends a lot of time toiling in the kitchen. And for that, I'll whip you up something special that'll live up to your expectations. Oh, that was delicious! Your mom's cooking is as good as ever, Tio. That's because she gets excited to cook whenever we have guests over for meals. I feel really bad for Joshua, though, with the little ones jumping all over him like that. It's probably a good thing. Surprisingly enough, kids tend to latch onto him a lot. If anything, I'm more blown away by the fact that the children enjoy playing with such a stick in the mud. I think it's a bit of an over-exaggeration, don't you think? He's definitely courteous and maybe even a tad reserved, but if you get to know him, he's really a caring young man. The fact that he's not self-conscious about it, too, gives him points in my book. You really think so? Think about it. With those striking facial features, mysterious amber eyes, and lush black hair, it's only natural he'd be a target for all the young girls. Is Joshua really that popular? Are you blind, Estelle? Rumor has it that more than just a few girls have asked to go out with him. I hear you turned them all down, though. I had no idea. Joshua never said a word to me about it. I don't know how I should even begin to describe his secretive nature after hearing this, but how utterly cruel of him not to confide in me. If you were a boy, I would imagine it would be a different story, but as a girl, I don't think that's something he would talk to you about. And the fact you haven't fallen for him yourself is beyond me. Huh? Why would I? Estelle, you're in there, aren't you? It's about time to do our rounds. Alright, I'm coming. I'll be back after Joshua and I get the job done, Tio. I'd like to continue this conversation then, okay? Oh, alright. Just be careful out there, Estelle. That girl. She's either completely out of touch with matters of the heart or just plain dense. Poor Joshua. He really has his work cut out for him. Seems as though the monsters always show up at about this time. We better get outside and take a look around. What's going on, Estelle? I've got to ask, Joshua. You don't happen to have any secrets you're not telling me about, do you? Come on now. Where are you coming up with this stuff? Since you came to live with us, we've always done everything together, right? Even though we've had our fair share of fights, they're all good memories for me now, and what I mean to say is I've come to think of you as family in every sense of the word. Estelle. So, if there's ever anything on your mind you'd like to talk about, I'm available to lend a ear. You know, about things like trouble with your love life and whatnot. What are you trying to say? Nothing. I just wanted to let you know that I'm here to listen if you need someone to talk to. That's all. Let's hurry up and get out there so we can kick the monster butt. What kind of nonsense is Tio putting into that girl's head? Secrets, huh? Wow, it's really dark out here in the countryside. So, Joshua, how do you think we should go about making the rounds? Let's see. How about we start by checking around the house first, and then move on to the field, stable, and greenhouses. We should be able to cover the entire farm by doing it this way. Alright, let's go. Alright, so it said farm first, or, excuse me, house. And then, you know what, I actually don't remember what the order was. I have a very bad memory, apparently. I guess we'll just run around, and hopefully that will suffice. Hello, cows. Oh, there's a thing over here. Cutscene. Yay. No monsters here. Alright, let's keep moving. Hello, cows. Moo. Moo. Alright, let's see. Farm. Nothing here. It's awfully quiet. All I can hear are the bugs chirping. It doesn't look as if they've shown up yet. I wonder if they're aware of our presence. Hey Joshua, did anyone ever tell you that story as a kid? You know, the one about babies being born in a cabbage patch? Now there's another question entirely out of the blue. And no, I was told about an angel with silver wings who delivers them. Interesting. So the explanation for where babies come from differs depending on the region, huh? How about we get back to work? Okay. A cabbage patch, huh? That's quite interesting. Usually it's like a crane or something. Should have figured monsters wouldn't bother coming in here. The glow of the orbits sure gives this place a romantic ambiance. Makes me feel like it was all worthwhile just setting foot in here. You definitely are a ditz, Estelle. At least it's better than being dense like someone I know. Look who's talking. Psst, look. Noise I can't say. It's getting away! Hey, get back here, you little furball! I can still sense its presence. It's staying put on the farm for the moment. Well, good, because it's about to get caught. Alright, let's see. Let's walk. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Let's see. Probably want to see if we can sneak up on it from behind. So... Gotcha! Got him! I think it's time to teach this critter a lesson. Here's where our job really starts, so stay alert and don't let your guard down. Things look like cats crossed with like a rabbit or something. They're called, what are they called? Crop munchers. Okay, wow. So interesting! Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, they don't have any weaknesses. So first of all, let's... You know what, let's do a clock up here to increase Joshua's speed, because that'll probably help in the long run. And then Estelle... Let's also... Well, we don't have enough... She doesn't have enough craft points for that. So... Why don't you just attack this guy? Okay. Alright, let's see. Let's do this guy. And you know what? After this, I want that attack increase. Steal that attack increase from this guy. That's one of the things I like to save my breaks for, is for those bonuses and stuff cutting in right there. Get rid of this guy first. That's no fair. You can't heal. Cheater. Just die already. You're just prolonging the inevitable fate. And that guy's running away trying to hide in the crops. Come on, dude. Just friggin' die already. You're just delaying the inevitable, like I said. Death becomes you. Alright, now let's head toward that other guy. Oh, you're finally deciding to come actually fight us, are you? How very brave. Unfortunately, that won't stop you from dying. Trying to hide. We can still see you, you know. Come on, Joshua, you should be able to finish him off. There you go.
Alright, we're good to go.
I'm not even gonna try to mimic those sounds. My goodness, the work of a bracer is something else. You kids have done a fine job of rounding up these critters. It was nothing, really. I wanted to ask you, though, now that they've been caught, what do you plan on doing with them? Do we really have to exterminate them? Of course we do, Estelle. That's the whole reason we came up here in the first place. But the mission of a bracer is to protect civilians and uphold justice. Showing mercy to a bunch of monsters is just absurd and completely illogical. I see what you're getting at, but... You know, it was only some vegetables that were damaged, so... What do you think about letting it slide this time? You know, after taking a beating like that, I'm sure they've learned their lesson. Tio, Miss Purzel. But in this case, I strongly suggest otherwise. I myself am against killing them too. Whether it's us or them, the fact of the matter is, we're all living beings trying to survive on the same land. To some degree, I think we need to be mindful of these creatures living around us as we go about our daily lives. I know you may disagree with me, Joshua, but would you mind sparing these critters just this once? Understood. Since this is coming from the ones who suffered the actual loss, I won't object to your request. I'm really sorry about this, Joshua. I know I had you two come all the way up here. I'll make sure to reinforce the fence and devise a way to prevent this from happening again. Then that's that. Alright, you critters, you'd better count your blessings. If we catch you around here again, you won't be so lucky. Now scram! Well, I'll consider this matter closed. Tonight's been a long night, so how about we head back to the house and hit the sack? Two of you are more than welcome to spend the night. Sounds good to me. I appreciate your hospitality. Man, I'm beat. It's really late, so how about we hit the sack? Joshua? What's wrong? I'm sorry. I made the situation really awkward for everyone. Huh? Are you talking about what happened outside? Don't worry, don't sweat it. I guarantee you nobody thought anything of it. Really, your judgment was the most sound of anyone's. No, I wasn't. I'm just cold-hearted and indifferent is all. Even now, I still think we shouldn't have shown any mercy and simply put those creatures out of their misery. Unlike you and Tio, I don't feel any compassion. It's at times like this that I really begin to loathe myself. It's almost as if there's something wrong with me as a person. Maybe some part of my heart is broken or something. Joshua! Don't you dare say things like that about yourself! Estelle? I've watched almost everything you've done for the past 5 years, and I'm confident in saying that I know your strengths and weaknesses better than anyone else. Probably even more than you yourself. I won't allow you to just disregard everything with a bunch of nonsense. I don't ever want to hear you say you're broken again. I'm sorry. It was foolish of me to say that. As long as you understand what I said, that's what really matters. But believe it or not, I was happy to hear you admit how you felt. Why? Your real problem, Joshua, is that you always try to keep your feelings locked up inside. Whenever you're troubled or worried, you just go around with this nonchalant look and try to fix everything by yourself. It's a little upsetting for someone who's supposed to be your family. Estelle, Joshua, you were able to lay bare your own weakness today. You learned to trust in someone other than yourself, and for that, I'm happy. I don't know what your point is, but I'm amazed you can just stand there and say something as embarrassing as that. Ha! I've got a whole lot more where that came from. But how about we call it a night? After all this endlessly running around, I'm ready to drop. Alright then, have a good night, Estelle. And thanks. You're welcome, Joshua. Sleep tight. Thank you both. You did us all a great service. Once again, I apologize for not turning out the way they should, for things not turning out the way they should have. Please don't worry about it anymore. We were able to learn a lot from this experience ourselves. Just anything else we can help you with in the future, please let the Bracer Guild know. That'll definitely be the first place we contact. Come and visit again sometime when you're free, okay? We'd love to have you over for the night again when things are convenient for you. I'll treat you to some of my best cooking next time you come. Thanks for the invitation, Tio, Miss Perzel. We'll definitely be back to take you up on that. When our works or low settles down. Talking too fast, tripping over myself again. Alright, how about we head back to the guild? After we report this one, we can start on the next. Sounds like a plan. On to the next one. Before we do that, though, I want to say real quick. And wasn't there the request that was talking about exterminating, that one big monster guy? Maybe we could do charge up our crafts here and use those and go find that guy and fight it. I think it might be a little further down, like the next screen over or so. Excuse me, wow. First of all, we gotta get through these beetles, though. Man, I love that piano in the music. It's so great. Wish I knew how to play piano. I did take some lessons, but didn't go for very long. All right, let's see. Like I said, I think the monster the request is talking about is down this way. Let's see, where is it? You'll see it's right in the middle of our path, so you'll know. Is this? That's probably not it. Maybe it doesn't appear quite yet. Is that it? Oh, that is it. Okay. Okay, so let's save it. Let's save. And we'll save over that. And let's heal up a little bit. Alright. And let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and let's start off with a let's just attack first of all to charge up the craft a little bit more. And then Joshua. You know what? Why don't you give Estelle a speed boost? Oh, it's preparing to use our. Oh God! I'm taking that critical. Thank you very much. I'm not letting you have that critical. Bam! 207. I was not gonna let him have that critical. Alright, craft. Just do dual strike. 0? What? What? Are you kidding me? That's kind of bull. Why did he do 0 damage with that? Okay, this guy must have really high physical defense or something. I guess we gotta resort to arts then. Arts. Soul Blur. And there you go. Bam! There we go, yeah. I guess we gotta use arts for this guy. Aqua Bleed. $30. Unfortunately, he's resistant against water. So, ooh, okay. Still's gonna have a critical here, so let's see if we can use this. See how much damage we can do. 9? Really? Okay. Well, first of all, what we need to do is we need to heal Estelle. Drill Meatball. Make sure she doesn't die. Alright. And then Joshua, you can probably use Soul Blur. Alright, it's done. Oh god! You're kidding me! You are absolutely kidding me. Well, that was some bull if I ever saw some. See you guys next time when we reattempt this.